Okay, we were just at the St. John's Basilica, and the interior was actually quite impressive for something in Canada, something you don't usually see except for maybe in Quebec. Okay, let's just do a 360 of a random intersection here. Oh, get out my shot. Okay, we're inside Government House, and this is as far as we're allowed in. Because here there's an entry code to get in, but let's just look through the glass. So I believe that's the legislative chamber through there. And as you can see there's a portrait of a young Queen Elizabeth. And that's as far as I'm allowed to go. Okay, this is Fort Waldegrave in drizzle and miserable weather. So I think I have to go walking through all of that. So I have to figure this out. Found this trail, and then they need to trim their hedges. Okay, so we've come on an alternate trail now. I wasn't going to walk along the cliffside because it was a bit steep, so I'm going to go directly to Signal Hill. Okay, so we made it to Signal Hill, and there is mist everywhere. Okay, this gives you more of the history.
I'm going to go, when you hear me go, 10 seconds! If you hear my two colleagues reiterate that.
Okay, here we are at the top of Signal Hill. And when we go outside, there will be nothing to see. Okay, here we have Marconi's first radio signal. Titanic story.
Well, I mean, back in the day, I guess it was cool.
Good afternoon, Chief Visitor.
This is actually just very close to Signal Hill, so there's free entry and there's actually quite a bit in here aside from the Titanic Museum, and then there's this whole other section on geology. So interesting. So I didn't know you were supposed to buy admission and I just went down and they never asked me for a ticket. So we have an interesting intersection here with a bunch of churches. So this is the cathedral I just came out from. If you look down here, yeah, everyone decides to come when I film. Then there's this one, which I'm not sure what this one is. And just in the distance back there, you can see the Basilica where we were this morning. And then more of those coloured houses down there.
People are like, there's like standing tables and all over.
This is July in St. John's and there are hardly any tourists here, so they need to do a better job in their marketing. Okay, that big building is the Sheraton Hotel. I have to be there in 2 hours. So this is Duckworth Street. I'm going to go into that chocolate thing, look for some souvenirs and stuff. And there's a bit more of the coloured houses. Again, the most touristic street is deserted in July in peak season.
I can take the garbage there.
Oh yeah.
Just more of the coloured houses before I head out. So again, I'm trying to make my way to the Sheraton Hotel for my pickup. just doing a final span now of the St. John's Harbour. You can see the mist is all cleared now. There's perfect weather had I been up there today. There's up at the top, there's that area, Fort Walgrove I think. And just a quick span around. There's Jellybean Row. So I keep making reference to the Sheraton Hotel because I have to be there at 12 o'clock because I'm taking a 4-hour bus ride to Grand Bank to take the ferry to St. Pierre tomorrow. So that will be an overnight trip. So just a quick final span.